Mr. Grilli, how do you feel about central banks in Europe and here in the US, and then more broadly, you know, with roll-on effects in countries where you do business, raising rates or tightening quantitatively? What are your concerns?
Well, we have been talking a lot about this. Of course, there are concerns because this have been, both the stimulus has been unprecedented, and of course, reverting the engine is also going to be unprecedented. So I think that, however, the way in which the authority, the central banks have been guiding the market toward that moment has been very, very good. So there are all the problems that are linked to how will the economy react, especially maybe in some countries which are probably less resilient than others to this change in monetary stance. And so I think everybody's going to look at what is going to happen to yields, interest rates, what is going to happen to the sovereign bond markets. So all issue that, as I said, in less resilient country are there to be watched.
Yes, can you give us some examples and perhaps an idea of where M&A and investment banking might suffer as a result of this?
Well, I think that M&A investment banking, I don't see them as the primary institution which will be suffering out of that. I think to the contrary right now, the view of the market and our institutions is quite positive, across the globe and in Europe. I think that probably has been many years since we don't see such a positive economic outlook in all the major areas of the world. America, Europe, Asia, they all are in a positive tone and getting better. So I think that is, the driving consideration right now in evaluating how the market is going to perform, how probably the M&A world and transaction are going to develop. And we see already a lot of activity, and we don't see that stopping at all. We see that there is a lot of interest for M&A, cross-border M&A, cross-country. A big example right now, I am here in Milan because we are holding our annual Italian conference. We have 10% increase in investor coming down, 130 different kind of investment from all over the world, and showing a very positive attitude toward finding out more about investment opportunity in Italy in this case, but in Europe in general.